Today, I'm breaking down how to do your very first fast without the confusion. If you're new to fasting, this is where you start. You've heard a lot of opinions, but today I'm giving you the absolute truth. Fasting is not starving, and if you've been told that, it's a lie. Most people think that fasting is skipping meals until you're dizzy and weak. But that's not what it is. Fasting is simply a break from eating. It's a strategic window where your body can rest, reset, and repair itself. Fasting is not starvation, a punishment, or just another crash diet. Fasting is one of the most ancient healing tools in human history, backed by science and results. If this already challenges what you thought about fasting, make sure you hit that like button so YouTube knows that this information is relevant. The problem isn't your willpower, it's your insulin. If you've tried calorie counting, over-exercising, and diet after diet, and you still gain weight or feel tired, fasting might be the missing piece. Every time you eat, your insulin rises. High insulin makes it harder to burn fat. Fasting lowers your insulin so that your body can finally tap into its fat stores naturally. Fasting doesn't just help with weight loss. It helps with inflammation, energy, and clarity. And even your relationship with food. Comment "I'm ready" down in the comments if you are starting your journey with me today. You don't need 6 meals a day to survive. You need the truth. Let's shut down some common fasting myths. Myth number 1 is you'll lose muscle mass. The truth? Your body burns fat first and preserves muscle mass. Myth number 2, fasting ruins your metabolism. Truth number 2, fasting actually improves metabolic flexibility. Fasting myth number 3, you have to fast every day or perfectly in order for it to count. Truth, fasting is flexible and it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. A lot of us was raised in diet culture lies, and fasting helps unlearn that. So your body can do exactly what it was created to do. If you've been misled by diet culture, type in the comments, "I'm tired of being lied to." Your mindset will make or break your fast. Fasting isn't just physical, it's emotional. And that's the reason why you have to be able to have your mindset in the correct spot before you even attempt. Here are some mental prep tricks. Tell yourself, "I'm not starving, I'm healing." Keep your why in the forefront of your mind. Are you doing it for weight loss? Are you doing it for all around healing? Are you doing it to be closer in nature to yourself? The next one is important. Remove the temptation. It's very imperative that if it is possible, remove the temptation. Take the junk food out of the house, out of the fridge, out of the cupboards. When you go to the grocery store, just don't buy. If possible, get somebody else to do the grocery shopping for you, not for you necessarily, but for the household, and then do yours separately on the side. Expect for that first 24-hour period to be different. It'll be different, but not impossible. Remember to check out the video that I did previously to this video in terms of helping you prep before you even fast. I'll link that up here. Replace mindless snacking with something soothing, like drinking more water, your prayer, walking, music, talking to your friends and family. And most importantly, remember that you're not being deprived. You're just simply resetting your body. Also, remember to start where you are. Don't make this any harder than it actually has to be. There are several different types of fasting schedules. And remember, you don't have to do them all. Don't even try. Just find one that works for you and pick that one that's going to fit your lifestyle. The first and most common type is 16-8 fasting. And with 16-8, all that is means you have a 16-hour period of not eating and an 8-hour period that you do eat. Say that period is between 11 and 7 p.m., 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Or perhaps you want to try 18-6. Now, 18-6 is the same as the 16-8, 18 hours no eating, 6-hour window. So your window's just, a couple hours shorter than the one before. An example of that could be, say, between, 2 and 7 or 1 and 7. Okay, so then we have style 24, 20 hours no eating, 4-hour window. Now, this one is very similar, I believe, to OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And basically, it's just that you eat 1 meal a day. For me, when I do it, what I like to do is eat dinner. And usually I eat around 7 p.m. and then try to hit the sack around 10 or 11. And then by 7 a.m. the next day, that's already been 12 hours. So if you notice, depending on your sleep schedule, hopefully if you're getting that sleep, because it is very imperative that you do, that sleep cycle for you should be about 7 to 9 hours. If you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, that's 7 or 9 hours off of your day while you're fasting, which makes it that much easier. Another very common type is ADF, and that stands for alternate day fasting. Now, this one is not for a beginner. If you have never fasted, do not try this, but you can build your way up to it. This one I utilized quite a bit before, and what it is basically at the least you're eating every other day. So 36 hours you don't eat, and then you can eat your meal. But remember, you have to stay in the insulin sensitive foods. I've done a video on that. Again, take a look. I will post that up here. And if you eat insulin sensitive foods, when you break that fast, you'll be in tip-top shape. You do not want to have a fast and then break that fast and break it the wrong way, because it's kind of like you kind of undid the positive work that you just finished. Nobody wants that. So you definitely want to eat the correct thing when you begin a fast and when you end that fast. Fasting isn't just about weight. It's about reclaiming your power. And remember, fasting is not always easy, but it is well worth it. Once again, you're resetting your mind, your insulin levels, and just coming back to the forefront of who we were truly meant to be. And also take the time to remember that fasting is not easy, but it's worth it. And I'm with you guys every step of the way in real time. Honestly, I am still working on being 100% consistent. I do still fast every single day, although there are definitely times where I deal with the emotional eating, when life gets stressful and you want to binge or something, you feel down, you feel out, whatever the case may be. I'm sure you guys understand. And again, I've done a video on that topic as well, emotional eating and 6 ways you can combat that emotional eating. And I'll post that up here. So remember, we're all in this together. It's not easy, but it most definitely is worth it. And if you're up to the challenge, give it a try. You'll be surprised. If you're serious about doing your first fast, put a purple heart in the comments and let me know when you're going to be starting your fast. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any part of this series.